You know, they say that the full moon makes people act crazy and weird, but tonight it's made people act really nice. Have you noticed that?
I've told you.
We had 3 or 4 people come up to us tonight and just say...
Just completely random.
Yeah, just completely random, just telling us what a beautiful night.
Spill their guts, tell you everything they've ever done.
Yeah. Epicurus argued that pleasure is the chief good in life, and advocated a way of living based on what would today essentially be considered a restrained form of hedonism. Restrained in that rather than focusing on indulging in the pursuance of things like pleasures of the flesh, he believed more in indulging in pleasures of the mind, the intellect. He called these the kinetic pleasures. Time with friends, recreations that relieve the troubled soul, etc. Ataraxia, he called it. Fearless tranquility. Well, I'm not an Epicurean, but like all of us, I am a bit hedonistic. Motorcycles are often my instrument. I have this reputation as being sort of a safety crat when it comes to motorcycles. Maybe it's the years I spent as an MSF instructor. Maybe it's the fact that I've always shied away from having the fastest motorcycles money could buy. Maybe it's that I tend to overthink everything. I don't know. But I have certain hedonistic and unarguably unsafe vices when it comes to motorcycles that I don't often show. One of which is I love riding at night in the summertime in minimal riding gear, maybe a bit too fast at times, and usually until the wee hours of the morning after the hot West Texas days give way to cool, soothing air on perfect starry nights. Tonight is a full moon, and I'm making the 20-mile ride to a neighboring town to ride with Roger, my dear friend of almost 30 years. We've been doing these summer night rides ever since the 90s. Despite a threat of thunderstorms in the distance east of us, we'll stay out tonight until those aforementioned wee hours, riding, hanging out, enjoying the night air, philosophizing, and solving the problems of the world. All with the help of our old school Suzuki Bandit 1200s. It all starts with lots of caffeine and some conversation at our usual meeting spot. Iced tea tonight.
What size drink you want, sir? Small, medium, or large?
Let's do a small.
Let's do a small. That's it?
That's it for tonight.
Okay, you're gonna need 248, please.
Alrighty.
Did you get tea?
Yep, iced tea. No better way to stay up till 3 in the morning than drink a couple of big old glasses of iced tea.
Last night was hard.
Yeah.
That was hard.
We should have ridden that.
Remember what I said
That
on
was
the
dumb.
phone?
Yeah.
I said, it ain't gonna rain. I can guarantee you when this happens to me, it's not going to rain.
And it didn't.
It didn't. It never even really came close, I don't get it.
And hopefully it won't tonight. It looks more like rain tonight than it did last night.
Here.
Oh yeah.
Right
Right
back
there.
this way.
It's supposed to drop off to like a 10% or less chance as the night
The only
goes
thing
on.
I saw on the radar was so back down by Alpine, but it was moving to the north. It was just nothing down in the south.
Well, that's good. All right, so we'll do our normal ride around the south side of town and then end up out over at the Stars, right? Okay, sounds like fun.
Doing okay?
Huh?
Doing okay?
Oh yeah, she's running like a top. One of the main things you have to understand about riding at night is that you need to do some things a little differently than you would in the daytime. For example, instead of riding staggered, we tend to ride right next to each other to improve our visibility. Traffic out ahead is more likely to think that we are a car or truck when we are situated like this, and hopefully not pull out in front of us. We're not the only ones out tonight, after all. Late into the darkness, people are enjoying nightlife and gathering in large numbers at various busy hotspots, lining up at food trucks for their favorite tacos, hanging out at bars, and enjoying the night air themselves. People even play sports at night out here to beat the heat. It's a scene in and of itself if you know where to look. Everyone is enjoying themselves as the full moon fights through the clouds to illuminate our ataraxia, our aponia.
Okay, Raj, I got to check the weather. Did you see all that lightning? Yeah, that's the first thing I thought about doing. We need to check the radar here. See what...
Sharon does a good job of worrying about me and keeping an eye on me, when I'm out riding, doing night rides.
We should have checked up at Taco Bell for that.
Well, we should have, but we would have missed that ride we just took if we'd done that.
Sure nice outside right now.
Okay, that system is east of Midland.
How much?
Not very far east, but it seems like it's moving away.
Yeah, I will tell you this. There is ever no escape from that.
That's
you can
true.
Live on a clear night.
Hey, I've lived in West Texas not as long as you, but I know how this goes. Yeah.
And it won't show on your radar until it's over.
Yeah.
That's the irony of it. It'll pour on your head, and then you check the radar about 20 minutes, and there it is. You know, well, yep, thanks, dude.
I'm sorry, what?
Y'all riding the motorcycle?
Yes, sir, we sure are.
Yeah, y'all from here?
Yeah, I'm from Midland.
Oh, are you?
Yeah, he's from Odessa.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
Yes, sir.
okay. Well, I want to thank y'all. It looks so neat.
Oh, thanks.
So neat, so nice that not the price rockets just going up down the road.
Yeah, well, you can ride a high performance bike and not be a jerk about it, you know. That's kind of the way we look at it. So.
Right.
Well, thank you for the kind words. I appreciate
you're
that.
welcome.
Yeah. So
I have a number of friends that have them, but if I do get anything, it'd be like the great joy.
well, there's nothing wrong with that. Once they get in your blood, you can't get it out.
Yes, I've been told that too.
Have a good night.
Okay, y'all too.
Bye.
I don't know if describing us as cool is entirely accurate, but
To him, maybe.
But how many dudes our age, me in my 50s, you in your 70s, do you see on a Saturday night at midnight on sport bikes? You know, I don't know. It's kind of, I guess it is kind of cool.
It is cool, man.
Thankfully, as the night goes on, the clouds continue to clear and the thunderstorms move off to the north. We've dodged a bullet. But then again, riding this late on a Saturday night is all about dodging bullets. We end up out near the airport on a near-perfect, starry, moonlit night. According to my own personal philosophies and beliefs, Epicurus had a lot of things wrong. But he didn't have it all wrong. Time with friends is precious. Time on motorcycles calms the soul. The night air pleases the senses. Ataraxia, aponia. We find them in the night. We find them in the wind under the stars.